Welcome in, all of my average gamers to another most average impressions video. Now, today we are talking about the infamous yet oh so anticipated, maybe not for the right reasons, Marathon, the new extraction shooter from Bungie. The server slam test was this weekend up until March 2nd. And let me tell you, I personally have been anticipating this game. Love Bungie. I love what they've done in the past. Big Destiny fan. And, I've been trying to, dip my toes, if you will, into the extraction shooter genre. So I've been excited for this game. I also prefer first person over third person because I'm not gonna sit here and try and knock knock Arc Raiders at all because the game is phenomenal. It's a great game. I have a ton of fun playing, especially when I'm playing with my buddies and shit like that. I am wondering if Marathon is going to live up to, the hype. If Marathon is going to be what we hoped it would be, what we thought it should be. I can say without a doubt, and you'll see from the footage in the background, the game is much better. Much better state than when they initially revealed it. Way better. One, the art style is still stupendous, in my opinion. Still a big fan of the art style. Always been a fan of how Destiny gunplay works. It takes a second to get used to because it is different. Like it feels like vastly different than other shooters on the market. And it's weird because you would think, just left, right, up, down, I'm just pointing, clicking, shooting. You would think that they would all feel relatively similar, but there's something about whatever the fuck Bungie is doing with how they set up, gunplay, that just feels different. And I think it's one of those things that you either hate it or you love it, and there's very few in between. Because I've noticed that I've seen pretty strong opinions on Marathon so far online and talking to guys in chat and stuff like that when I've been playing on stream, and it's either like, "Yeah, this game's trash, it's fucking dog shit, looks stupid," like, or, "Yeah, I'm having quite a bit of fun." I've had a few people that are like, "Eh, it's okay." And I think that's a fair opinion. I think it's definitely gonna be one of those games where it's gonna be pretty strong opinions either way, but I think it's gonna be fairly split down the middle. I don't know what Destiny fans are gonna think of it. I don't know if they're gonna like it, not like it. I don't know what old school Marathon fans are gonna think about it because I don't like. There's a lot of lore in this game, but I don't know shit about it, so I don't know how accurate it is to the 1997 game. 92. The game's old. I know it came out in the 90s, the original marathons, and, so they're pretty old school, maybe even 80s. No, no, not 90s. I'm pretty positive 90s. I mean, it's literally Google right in front of me, and I refuse to look. So, I don't know. I'm going off memory here, alright? So don't judge me too hard. But, yeah, I think, basically, I just wanted to give my first raw impressions. I wanted to show you guys some raw gameplay of me on stream, having a good old time. Now, I will say the audio is a little messed up, okay? I'm just getting back into it. I just did a new setup. My audio is not perfect by any means. I Because it's good footage, but, like, yeah, there's a vast difference between the gameplay audio and my voice audio. I asked people on chat, and they said everything sounded good. I, reviewed the video, didn't sound that great. So I'm doing my best to try and normalize it, make it sound decent and stuff like that, and it shouldn't be terrible, but don't be too upset if it's, like, booming all of a sudden when you hear my voice come on versus what it sounds like the background gameplay. But yeah, as always, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you've got a second and you can hit that, that sub button, hit that like button. It's free to you, means the world to me. It's greatly appreciated. Even if you don't, I just appreciate you stopping by, taking a second to check out the video. I appreciate you taking a second to actually do some investigation on Marathon rather than just writing it off like a lot of people do. I think nowadays it seems like you get just a little bit of bad press. People are like, "Yeah, no, fuck that game's dog shit. Not even gonna try it." And I really don't like that. Now, mind you, some of that has to do with there are a lot of dog shit games out there. We've been a little jaded as players, but I think this past year of gaming has been pretty phenomenal in almost every front. I think we've had some great shooters that have come out. I think we've had some great strategy games that have come out. We've had some great RPGs that have come out, some action adventure games that have come out. Speaking of which, I'm actually in the process of making a video on a little lesser known action adventure game that I think you guys will really enjoy. I enjoyed it, that's for sure. I was actually pretty surprised about how good the writing and voice acting was. That's for another video. Now, this game is definitely different. Different than Arc Raiders. I don't know a lot about Tarkov, but it definitely feels different than Tarkov. That's for fucking sure. But then again, everything does. Tarkov's just like way over the top, hardcore sim type of. I'm a big fan of it. All right, I like what they're doing. I like the people that do what they do with it. It's just it ain't for me. Um, I think this game is pretty well polished. I think there's definitely some rough edges that need to be get a little bit more polishing, but that kind of happens nowadays with online games. But it's better than a lot of live services I've seen launch. Now, I can't speak for PC players out there, but I can speak for console PS5. This game is run absolutely flawless. I haven't had any issues. I haven't had any crashes. I haven't had any real bugs. Like I think the only bug I've had is there was like some loot that was like too low on the ground. It was like in a weird position, like maybe clipping or something. I don't know. So I couldn't actually pick the loot up off the ground. Other than that, I haven't really had an issue with anything. So I think people are gonna if they're willing to sit down and give this game, a few hours, couple different gaming sessions, and like really give it a chance. I think people will really like this game, especially if they like Bungie and Destiny style gunplay. I think they'll like it. The movement, it's not as fast as I thought it was gonna be. It's quite a bit slower. I would say it's more on the pace of like Destiny 1 versus how fast paced Destiny 2 is. So it's a little bit slower down. Yeah, I would say that this game is very comparable to like I said, Destiny 1. I think the speed, the pacing, the gunplay, very comparable to Destiny 1. Destiny 2 is a lot faster paced, a lot more movement abilities, a lot more verticality and mobility, double jumps. There's only one character in this that gets any sort of like mobility skills. You got one that's got real tanky skills, like a shield and a rocket launch, like a shoulder mounted rocket launcher. Then you've got your rogue assassin that can, go cloak, can drop smoke. Got your recon that can, spot enemies, has a little robot that it drops out that will like home in on enemies and explode, do a little bit of burn damage. You've got triage, which is like your basically your lifeline for all my Apex fans out there. And then you've got Recon, yeah, there is another shell, but they're not unlocked yet in the server slam. So yeah, it's there's quite a bit of variety. There is a skill tree in the background that you're gonna upgrade, but you upgrade like there's individual skills per faction. You'll have different factions that you can go in. There's 6 factions as far as I know, but they are only 4 unlocked. I've only unlocked 4 as of right now. I've only been able to unlock 4, and the 5th one is under a contract that I can't fucking beat. Because actually, let's get right into that, okay? And I'm not even about to beef with the contracts. The only thing that I think is genuinely an issue with this game is the NPC bot tuning, dude. These motherfuckers are some of the toughest bots I have ever fought in any video game. Dead ass. Like, I'm not joking. Like, the arcs and arc raiders are tough. But I feel like they're tuned a lot better. Like, they're intelligent, and they'll flank you, and they'll do things that make it a challenge, but, like, this dude, these bots will, like, laser focus on you from, like, 150 meters away, and you start getting fucking peppered. You haven't even had a chance to know where the fuck you are on the map yet. You're already getting peppered, already getting shields and heals depleted. I also think that healing needs to be changed a little bit. They either need to really tune down the bots and make it so that they're not as accurate, not as aware. Once they're engaged with you, that's one thing. But like, I'm literally like, not even joking, 150 meters away from these things, and they'll just start peppering. And then all their buddies start coming in and start peppering, and they hone in on you, and they will not give up. They rarely will give up the search, and it can be tough to complete certain contracts because they're a raw evolve or revolve around the robots. So I think if they can do some tuning there, tune up the heals a little bit, because I think they're you like, dude, like the lowest base heal that you have, the lowest base patch for your health bar does like literally a sixth, and it slowly regenerates a sixth of your health bar. So you gotta like pop fucking 6 of these things, and it'll barely regenerate over time. I think, like, maybe having some sort of passive health regeneration, like, back to 50% health or something. S I don't know, maybe that's too far, maybe that's too much, maybe people out there would disagree with me. I just feel like when you get outnumbered, that's it, it's game over. You're fucked. There's not enough skills and or abilities or things like, unless you got a fully loaded kit, which I can tell you is pretty hard to get because it seems like every time I'm like, "Alright, dude, I'm gonna go in and fucking bulldoze, I'm gonna fully load my" I'm dead in 2 seconds. So, I don't know if there's, like, some MMR working in the background, like, if you have a better kit, you get put with better people. Because like, I die so much faster the better my kit is. I don't know, maybe it's just a coincidence. Well, bad luck. Um, but overall, I would say it is a pretty solid game. I think it's worth the try. I think Bungie's dumb to sell the game at 40 bucks. If you're gonna sell the game, like, make it like a $10, $15 entry. You really have to make money on the entry point, 10, 15 bucks. There is absolutely no reason to sell this game for $40. This game does not offer anything more than any other free to play on the market. Does not offer any more than Ark. Well, Ark wasn't free to play. Okay, I get that. It doesn't offer any more than the finals. It doesn't offer any more than, I don't know, Fortnite, RedSec, Warzone. I'm trying to think, is there any free to play extraction shooters? Vigor? I think Vigor is a free to play extraction shooter. And honestly, yeah, I mean, this doesn't really offer much more than a game like Vigor does. Mind you, it looks better. It's a little bit more polished. It's definitely a triple A versus a double A game, definitely. Like, no doubt about that. But I just don't see why Sony and or Bungie would want to have such a high price for an entry point on this game. Like, you're gonna get way more people just willing to try it out if it was free to play. You have so many people that aren't even gonna give this game a shot because it's 40 fucking dollars, and, times are tough. Money is tight for most people. I know it is for me. So, I don't think they're going to, but I hope maybe, like, down the road, it becomes free to play because I don't want this game to die. I don't want it to become another Concord. I don't want it to be another High Guard. Like, I don't want it to be another, I mean, there's a lot of live service games that have died, like, many that you don't even know about. There are some that have died just in beta testing, never even made it to the market. So, I'm hoping this isn't one of those games, and we can all see Bungie kinda go back to form. Like, we all grew up loving Bungie. I don't think any of us want to see Bungie fail, but it's definitely they've been making some bad decisions. They've been And I don't know. I'm not gonna get too much into that. Like I said, I want the gameplay to do most of the talking. I want you guys to enjoy this video and stuff. And I want it to be like a Debbie Downer video. Honestly, I think things look good. I think 2026 is gonna be an awesome year for gaming. I think 2026 is gonna be an awesome year for everybody, each and every one of you. So, as always, my friends, enjoy the video. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay sexy. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Deuces, and have a great day. Oh, there's no dodge, dude. Keep thinking there's like a dodge button and there's not. I'm gonna die to these fucking things. Any more red glowy things? I think that's all of them. Oh, it's because I'm pushing square, not X. That's why. Good. Wow, there's a lot of things in these. Okay. Getting shot. I don't know from what, but I'm getting shot. Is there someone up there? Where did I just get shot from? Did I get shot? Or was I just like dying from the fire? Med pack schema? I don't even know what the fuck this is. I'm gonna take it. I must have been dying from the fire. Okay, we're good then. We're alright. Just gonna pick up green stuff for now. Green and blue stuff. Really out of room. Wow, I'm already out of room. That's actually wild. Anything else like really good in here though that I need? Okay, so now I need to find some ID around this place. Imagining I'm gonna have to get to the roof or something to get into this building. Keep the doors closed. Oh boy. Okay, nest eliminated. Nice, nice. Let's go, let's go.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
Don't even know what that means. Oh god, what the fuck was that, dude? Oh, he's right above me! Jesus, dude. It was a little unfair, but he was right. The fuck was right above me. Oh, any of that does. Alright, let's pick that up. Dude, we're just completing missions left and right now, dude. Crushing it.
ID confirmed as Dr. Tobias Latero.
Ah.
Priority contract fulfilled.
Is it though? Oh, that's how you do that. Okay. A storage drive? That seems something like something I need. Let me go ahead. I don't even know how to get rid of these. I'm gonna drop you. Well, I mean, we're ready to extract now. Let's go to the hauler. Let's get the heckin' frick out of here, boys. Let's go. I have no idea like how many runners are on a map. I don't know if like solo runs are different than squatted runs. Like I'm not fully sure how it works yet. I don't know if that shit can like actually hurt you or not. Like that lightning coming out of the sky. I don't know. Like, am I gonna randomly be struck by lightning? I don't know. That's just a random fucking turret, just cause. Messed up, dude. Why is there just a random ass turret out here? Think that could be useful. I'm gonna get rid of these. Pick that up. This like recharges itself off sprinting. Oh, those are just birds. All right, we're all right. I'm gonna use a heal, but I don't know.
Is doctored to bias material.
I knew that already. Thank you. Yumi! This is Marathon! Matter transfer something. Do I have to stand near it? I like genuinely don't know. I think I only have to stand near it when it like tells me to. I think I have to wait for now. I think I have to wait. Motherfucker's launching fucking nades at me, dog? Here, take that then, you old fucker. Alright, now I go stand in the circle. See, this is what I was talking about.